You guys, we have got to talk about Kim Kardashian getting a lot of parenting backlash. Everyone is commenting on how she's letting North dress, a piercing that she got. There's so much being said. Plus, in other Kardashian news, we got to talk about what's going on with Kris Jenner and Corey. There were breakup rumors. Now there's not breakup rumors. It's a whole mess, and we're going to get into everything. But before we get into anything, I have to put you on to my new favorite way to relax lately. It's called Sunshine Island. It's totally free to download, and it combines the cozy nostalgia of classic farm sims with this fresh tropical twist. Every single time I log in, it's sunny, calm, so satisfying to build a little more each time. In Sunshine Island, you create and customize your own island town, placing buildings, upgrading production, and watching your tiny village grow into a thriving community. Every time you unlock a new island, it's like unwrapping a surprise. Each one has its own unique setting, buildings, and characters to discover. And it's not just solo play, so you can join a guild, chat with others, help each other out, work together towards group goals. Plus, there are regular seasonal events and mini games, so there's always fresh content and some special rewards to earn. You can download Sunshine Island for free via the link in my description, or just scan the QR code right here on the screen. And if you use my exclusive voucher code SPILL25 in the settings menu, you'll get a welcome gift of 250 gems plus 100,000 coins to kickstart your island. So once again, download Sunshine Island today, and thank you so much to them for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into the news. So Kim Kardashian is catching a ton of heat right now as people online are absolutely going off on her about North West's recent outfit in Rome. And it turned into this full-blown parenting debate. Let's start with what actually happened. Kim and North were spotted walking around Rome, and North was rocking blue hair, a corset, and people online were like, okay, but she's literally 12. And Kim actually was featured on Kai Cenat's Mafiathon, and one of his friends even asked Kim like what her age was, and Kim seemed disturbed because she's 12, so it's like disturbing for someone to be like asking in a way that was maybe like because she is cute type of deal. But anyway, she says she's 12 and the guy is surprised, and a lot of people on the internet are like, yeah, because she doesn't dress like she's 12. People immediately took to social media with strong opinions. Tweets were flying, calling Kim out, saying this outfit was inappropriate, too grown, and not age appropriate. This isn't the first time people have questioned Kim's parenting either, especially when it comes to North. As people know, Kim has a hard time standing up to North. It's been a whole storyline on their reality show as well that she doesn't seem to be able to be her mom. Like, she wants to be North's friend, and it's something even her sisters have been very critical of, especially Khloé. On an episode of The Kardashians, Khloé said that Kim is just not strict enough with her kids and that she runs her household very differently than Kim. And she said that Kim lets her kids get away with everything and that it's way too chaotic over there at her house. Kim doesn't even deny these claims either, admitting that she chooses her battles with her kids and admits that it is hard to say no to them. She also admitted this outside of the show in interviews. When she sat down with Parents Magazine a few years ago, she once again mentioned that it's hard for her to say no, especially when they give her a look. She confessed that she's a total pushover and finds it easier to just give in than deal with tantrums or whining. Like, when they ask for candy or want something last minute, she often just says yes to avoid any drama with her kids. So all of this was on people's minds when they saw North with Kim in Rome and noticed that not only did she dress what a lot of people feel is not her age, but North was also casually showing off a dermal piercing in her middle finger. As soon as people saw it, the internet went wild talking about how this is just not a piercing that a 12-year-old should have. People Magazine wrote about this, saying, Brian Keith Thompson, professional piercer and owner of Body Electric Tattoo in Los Angeles, tells people that he requires clients to be 18 years old to get a dermal piercing because it takes a level of maturity to get through the healing process. However, he adds that they're not dangerous. The only risk of a dermal on the finger is that it can be ripped out very easily, Thompson explains. Now, some argued, what if it wasn't even Kim who let her get it and she was with Kanye? Like, we don't actually know for sure, but Kim is the person that is getting most of the backlash right now, even though, like I said, we don't know if it was really Kanye that she got this with, but people have said that they would be surprised if Kanye would let his daughter act so grown and get this piercing and wear what she was wearing with Kim in Rome, because he has spoken out about wanting to protect his daughter and not wanting his daughter to be like the Kardashians, shaming some of the things that the Kardashians have done, shaming some of the things that they've worn. But then some people feel like they could see Kanye doing this because he's all about self-expression and might not be saying no to his kids too when he has them. But who knows what the deal is behind the scenes. Either way, people were upset. People online said, as a mother of 3 adult children, trouble ahead. Already, Kim has to cave to North's demands and allows completely inappropriate and provocative clothing on a child. Kim probably suggested that the outfit was inappropriate and North told her to shut the F up. Kim needs to dress North like Penelope. This outfit is so inappropriate for a 12-year-old child. Now, Real Housewives star Bethany Frankel ended up weighing in on the situation, defending Kim, reminding everyone that nobody is perfect and that nobody should be judging a kid.
So my daughter was just giving me her opinion on Northwest style. And many people are criticizing the parenting and what she's wearing, the corset. I don't believe at all in people criticizing people's children. I don't care whose children they are. I don't care what they're wearing. I didn't like it when they did it with Blue Ivy. I didn't like it when they did it with Housewives. I haven't liked it when they did it with my own child. Kids are off limits. So even if the Housewives animals knew that kids were off limits, kids are off limits. But people are talking about the parenting and what she's wearing. She's wearing a corset, but you can't really see anything. She's 12 years old. My daughter was saying that she doesn't agree with the expense of the items that she wears, the diamonds and the things like that. And my opinion is that she's Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's child. It's a pretty extraordinary parenting structure. Kim's parents are Kris Jenner, who was married to a man named Bruce Jenner, who transitioned into Caitlyn Jenner. So her stepdad transitioned into being her stepmom. Her biological father was the lawyer for the O.J. Simpson trial, representing O.J. Pretty extraordinary, not to mention her siblings. And I would say they all are a strong family unit. They travel together, they work together, they seem to love each other. I certainly was raised by animals. So I don't know that you would expect Kim and Kanye's child to wear ordinary clothing. Believe me, if they shopped at TJ Maxx, you'd be criticizing that. It's not for us to criticize anyone's kids, is what my true, honest opinion is. And some kids really push back hard, and she's Kanye West's daughter. She's giving her a run for her money.
The whole thing was such a mess, but Kim is probably just sitting at home happy if North is happy. But anyway, as for other Kardashian drama, we need to talk about Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble, because the internet was convinced that they broke up recently. But plot twist, TMZ says that is not the case and they're actually laughing about all the rumors that have come out. Speculation began after several tense moments in public, notably during Beyonce's Cowboy Carter concert in July. Kris was seen walking away from a frustrated looking Corey in the VIP area, and people were like, ooh, looks like there's trouble in paradise. Another reported disagreement occurred at Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding in Italy, where a lip reader claimed Kris insisted on traveling alone via water taxi, leading to a tense exchange with Corey. Rumors even went around that the two of them were breaking up, and that Corey was even looking to get some money from Kris for having been with her for so long. But eventually TMZ came out with an article and said, a source with direct knowledge tells TMZ Kris and Corey are happy and going stronger than ever, and they have no idea where the rumors started or why some outlets ran with it. And in regards to the money drama, they wrote, we hear that particular aspect of the rumor is freaking hilarious to the couple, because they're both successful and neither has ever supported the other. So the idea he's inexplicably somehow seeking a payday for his time and effort is outrageous. And that's interesting because I think a lot of people are under the impression that Corey is only with Kris for money. So the fact that they are coming out and saying that neither has ever supported each other financially like that, interesting. The two of them even ended up having a public date night in LA last week, showing up arm in arm at the Yes Scholars 25th anniversary gala. So for anyone who thought there was troubles between them, well, they certainly don't want that going around. It's actually just kind of wild when you realize Kris and Corey have actually been together. Like, they started dating all the way back in 2014, which means it's been over a decade now, which Some noted is longer than most of Kris's daughters' relationships combined, which is wild, but here they are, still going strong. So between North's outfit that really rocked the internet and Kim getting called out to Kris and Corey proving rumors wrong, the Kardashian world has been busy lately, and that is the one thing about this family is that they know how to stay in the conversation. But I want to know what you guys think about all of this. How do you feel about the internet's reaction towards Kim's parenting? Let me know all of your thoughts. Once again, you can download Sunshine Island for free via the link in my description or just scan the QR code right here on the screen. And if you use my exclusive voucher code SPILL25 in the settings menu, you'll get a welcome gift of 250 gems plus 100,000 coins to kickstart your island. And thank you so much to them for sponsoring today's video. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.